Hi. Hey, I wanted to show you lessons learned. This is something that I made a mistake on, and I think it's beneficial to discuss this. I had this novel concept to go ahead and plant mushrooms in wood chips. So in this greenhouse, there's wood chips all along here. And the thought was, if I planted my plants in these pots, like this pot here, then what would happen is you'd have a pot that would grow your plants, and it would separate it from the wood chips, the mycelia growing in the wood chips. And on paper, it really was a good idea. Where I made my mistake at is I thought I'd be really, I put a lot of money into this. I went ahead and paid $1,000 to have 30 yards of composted dairy product brought in. And, it's manure, dead cows, that kind of thing. And, it's supposed to be thoroughly composted, thoroughly turned. When I got it here, they delivered it in the fall, last fall. I could smell the ammonia when they dumped it. And normally not a big deal. But what ended up happening was I went ahead and put that straight compost in these pots. And I thought, granted, I think we've all been told, don't grow stuff in straight compost, you got to mix it. But I thought, man, I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to be really proactive about it. Well, what happened was at straight compost, the seeds started, but they just did not like it. So it really stunted the growth on stuff like this here. So 3 weeks ago, I had to do something. I wanted to do something with my season before, it's ended. So what I did is I brought a scoop of my topsoil in. That's what this is. And it helps water, but it also gives some roots some space to grow. And they've actually bounced back. My plants are doing much better now. What it comes down to, though, is, there's a lot of truth. I've been told you can actually plant directly in vegetative, like plant matter compost. Maybe that's the case, maybe not, but definitely not the dairy compost that I used. You can't do it. In fact, the pile of dairy compost I have, not even the weeds are growing in it outside. So it just tells you how toxic the stuff is. But I guess mixed with soil, it works. So lessons learned, I think the concept's really good. The notion of blending plants with wood chips. The thought was you get these big plants to shadow and keep the wood chips moist. Then the mushrooms would grow up from the wood chips. You'd have the plants. It's a good idea on paper, but my implementation failure was using the compost. So I just wanted to share that just because, it's a mistake I made. Anyway, appreciate you watching this. You have a good day.